And in Lamentations 3:33, the Bible says he does not enjoy causing people pain. He does not like to make anyone unhappy. So that's that father-child relationship that we've been talking about up until this point, where God has to punish his children, the land of Jerusalem. They were disobedient. It doesn't mean he wants to punish them. It doesn't mean he wants to see them suffer, but he has to do it. They have been being disobedient, sinning, not listening, turning and worshiping other gods, and God has enough. Enough is enough. And then in 3:38, the Bible actually says, God Most High commands both good and bad things to happen. And what have we been talking about? God is in control of everything, good and bad. And while in hindsight, yes, it looks pretty terrible that the land of Jerusalem is getting destroyed, but God commanded this destruction to happen on his children because they were disobedient. So anytime something bad happens, like, it's never God just out there being mean or being out there to get people or cause harm or hurt to people. There is always a reason why both good and bad things happen. Sometimes God could be testing us. Sometimes it's a consequence of our actions. Sometimes it can look bad in the natural, but it could be a setup for a spiritual blessing to happen in the natural later on in the line. So just remember, good or bad, both times God is in control. Which brings me to the next verse, 3:39-40. No one alive can complain when he punishes them for their sins. Let us check and see what we have done, then let us turn back to the Lord. Drops mic real fast. God is basically saying, when you are being punished with something or life is just hitting you, check first before you blame God and start thinking that things are unfair. Check yourself first. Search within first, because God is never just out here, like I said, punishing people for no reason. And it may not always be a punishment. It may not always be a consequence. It could be a test. It could be something else that our natural mind doesn't understand. But at the end of the day, check yourself before you try to check God.